Hello, I'm John O'Dore from Procurement Matters. I'm going to talk to you today about influenceable spend. Okay, and I think it's important to drill down and understand that, otherwise you're going to get measured as a department on spend you've simply got no influence over. So let's have a look at the raw data. This is the kind of data, it's very sample data, but it's the kind of data you'd get from a data dump from finance. So if we look down, we've got IBM, BT, Vodafone, and they repeat right the way along. And that's because the nature of the data coming to you from finance, it would be like that. There'd be lots more columns, but for simplicity, I've just got these columns here. This is what we want to populate today. So we could simply go down here and just say IBM, IT, yes, we could influence that, and so on and so forth. But the problem is there'd be thousands and thousands of lines. So the way to do it is to take the supplier, grab these suppliers over here and take out the duplicates. Otherwise, if you've got 3,000 line items to do, it'd be just silly when you could just take out the duplicates and bring back the data with a Vlookup. Takes minutes. So here we go. Let's go copy. So we're going to take this over here. We're going to put it in the middle so you can see it nice and easily. Paste. So that's all the suppliers there. Then we're going to type I missed out a bit. We need to deduplicate. So here we go. Data. Remove duplicates. Luckily, Excel has spotted that it's the only column there, so it spotted what we want to do. So I'm going to press that, and as you can see, it's taken out all the duplicates. So we're only left with unique values. Over here in column I, I'm going to put the word influenceable spend. Okay, lovely. So we're going to look down here, and we can see that IBM's IT, so yes, that's influenceable. BT, telecoms, that's influenceable. Vodafone, that's influenceable. Let's imagine that the utilities are looked after outside the spend of procurement. So we'll put a no there. We can't influence it. Travel's also looked after outside of procurement. So we'll put a no there. Travel Lodge, that's a no. O2, well, that's a yes, because that's telecoms. Thames Water, it's a utility, so we'll put no. And Microsoft, we've got a yes there. Okay, so what we've got there is a list. Remember, we got the unique values by using remove duplicates here. We've gone down there, and all the values, they're either yes or no. We can influence it or we can't. Let's put a board around there just for neatness. Okay, so what we want to do now is bring that data and populate this field here. The best way of doing it is Vlookup. So we're going to put equals V, L, and as you can see, Excel is helping us. So we'll click on there, and we'll click on B2. So that's the data we want to compare with the data over on the other that we just created over on the other sheet. So here we go. We're going to collect those two by going to the top of the columns, column H, column I, and then we're going to have to write a little bit of a formula ourselves. We're going to put a 1 there. People who know Vlookup will wonder why I'm putting a 1, but it will become obvious in just a minute if I can spell false. I'm going to enter, and as you can see, it's brought in IBM. Let's go to the bottom there. So it's exactly matched the name for name, and if we go to the bottom, Microsoft, Microsoft. And the reason we do that is to show that we're not a column out or a row out. So let's go over here and put that 2 in. Take the 1 out, put 2 in. You can do that, and then to populate it all, we're going to press Control and Enter, and that's a shortcut for Excel to bring in the whole of the to change the whole of the formula to 2. So as we can see, we've got yes against it, Microsoft, and if we go right the way down, we can see the yes and no's as we created that data. Okay, so at this point, we're going to summarize that data with a pivot table. So as soon as we press it, the marching ants will come out. Can you see around the border? The Excel has kindly picked up the data. Is this the data? And it says here the new worksheet. So it's not going to create it in this sheet, it's going to create it into a new worksheet. So let's press OK, and that's in sheet 12. Let's see if we can move this insert, move this a little bit closer over here so you can see it, because I know right by the edge column A is always difficult to see. Let's go here and bring down Influenceable Spend. Let's make that a report filter. So all I'm going to do is just drop it there, and then I'm going to bring down the supplier and drop that in the row label there, and then we're going to bring invoice value and drop it there. Okay, so that's all the that is everything. So that's our entire spend. But as soon as we do a drop down list, we can press yes there, and that will summarize our data into everything we can influence. Okay, and likewise, if we need to know what we can't influence, let's press that, and that's what we can't influence. So that's just a filter, very, very simple, very easy, and that will get us to our influenceable spend. Okay, right. I hope that's been helpful, and I try and make these videos nice and quick so it doesn't bog you down with details. If you like this YouTube video, please tick the box and leave me a comment. Any feedback's useful, and it helps me do things a little bit better. Okay, thank you very much. See you soon.